He failed. Ha ha.
Trivia.
Get her up. Get her up.
And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Game 1, San Francisco Giants, Colorado Rockies in Colorado, and the Giants lose. Unbelievable, Lou. Look, the Giants were doing pretty well all the way up until the 9th inning, and then it just came apart. They added on. They could have added on more. I think you talked a little bit about it in the green room. Logan Webb was, considering it's Coors Field, he did okay. He only allowed one run, and honestly, that run was I don't understand why Susac was thrown at the second base. Just concentrate on the guy. You already had 2 outs. Concentrate on the batter at hand, and then get that out. And that one came across because he threw it home, or threw it to second, and the guy at third was able to score. But then the Giants were able to. Jung-Hoo Lee came back today, had 4 hits. Devers had a nice game, almost a big home run there in right center,
inside the park, right? Homer. Yeah,
almost. And we had a little bit of look before the game started. Hector Borg was let go. Ron Wotus is the interim. We don't know how long he is, but you know what? Hey, they fixed the problem at third base. They fixed the problem with the rotation with Tyler Mahle going on the IL because now you got Trevor McDonald. So it's a better rotation. And then you got Jung-Hoo Lee coming back. So I'm thinking, all right, yeah, I don't know if it means they're going to be winning a lot, but I was like, okay, the team is better. They scored 6 runs, but hey, it wasn't enough in Coors Field. We talk about it, Lou, in the morning report, and also in the previous post games. Coors Field is not easy, and we just saw it right here. Colorado walks off the Giants. What'd you think, Lou?
2 things. First of all, if you listen to the morning show today, and by the numbers, I noticed that a lot of people you didn't. So I'm a little upset you guys start off. All right. We do a morning show for a reason. Listen to it. I said the key to this whole series was game 1. And for us not to use the whole bullpen because we knew Webb was going to be on a pitch count. Webb pitched all right, for everything.
Okay.
But again, we used, you know what? Here, let me just take a look how many pictures we used today.
Quite a bit. I think 6 or 7, maybe something like that. 1,
2, 3. Yeah. So we used 6 total, but 6 and 5 in relief. Okay. So we said you cannot use your whole bullpen because you have 2 more games at Coors Field. That was my main concern. And then before I knew that Lee was coming back, because that actually happened later, I was unaware of it until I saw him in the lineup. You got to make sure you play good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially in the outfields, because these outfields are so big.
Lee was great out there today, huh?
So I just sort of had that feeling. The Giants were 2 for 9 in runners in scoring position. They need to add on. In Coors Field, no lead is safe. We all know that. You got to keep adding on. You got to keep adding on. And they didn't. You know, we were lucky to get 2 extra runs late when Devers hit that almost inside the park homer. But then what happens? And we talk about this all the time, me and Eric. There was a thing called shutdown innings that are so big that when we get that added run when Devers almost hits an inside the park homer, the next pitcher comes in, who I've liked all year, gives up 2. Right there, all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God. You know, now they have a little breathing room. And then, of course, the 9th was just crap. And here's the one thing. I need to know who is calling balls and strikes. Is it Susac or is that Tony V? Because you give up a 3-run homer on a slider that, of course, you think, oh, well, we have them to lose. Let's waste 10 minutes of Lou and Eric's time before they do the show. Thinking it's fair when it's foul, when it was fair by 25 feet. Waste of time. So what do? 2 batters later, you throw the same slider again. That ball was hit 800 miles an hour. It was out. I don't understand it. This team finds ways to actually, you know, I don't know if you guys noticed on the morning show, and obviously, again, you didn't because of things. Eric had a beard. Eric shaved because he wanted to present you guys great. He didn't want the gray hair because we had a win. It was almost like he counted it too soon, and all of a sudden, kaboom, look what happens. But this team, you know, they blew a whole Friday night for everybody here in the chat. And I know there's a lot of other of our competition, but you're going to hear it here straight. You know, I need to know who's calling it. And Eric brought up a great point in the green room. We are going to go by bullpen by committee. Well, now you see what happens, especially in a place like Colorado. And you know Wynn's not going to close tomorrow. I mean, maybe he only pitched, 18 pitches and gave up 5 runs. But, you know, you now have nothing for tomorrow. Okay? And it's not like we have ace going tomorrow. And now you got a chance on this road trip where you can get really, really ugly. And you guys think I'm being bad. Wait until Glenn comes back. Where Glenn left when we were only 8 below 500. Gone. Everything he's been talking about the whole year is going to happen. So as to your particular question, Eric, very disappointed. Very disappointed in the bullpen. Very disappointed us not being able to add more runs. And now I'm really just scared because the bullpen is shot. That means tomorrow, whoever's going to lead off is going to have to probably go 5 or 6. He's going to have to gut it out no matter what it is. And then you got nobody for Sunday. And then you got to go to Milwaukee. Then you got to go to Chicago. Whew. I'm telling you, we've only been on 9 minutes, and I feel like ready to end the show.
I know. Dude, Robert, he asks, Eric, how much worse can it get? Oh. Robert, you're about to find out. I'm telling you. I don't. I mean,
Eric, is this the worst you've seen a team
of
the San Francisco Giants for at least, and if forget 2021, but say in 10 years?
Oh, yeah. This is,
and
I mean,
it could really go for a while.
Hey, 2017 was pretty bad. They lost 98. But the way that they're losing right now and the way that they're just playing baseball, this may be a 100-loss team, guys. This is where it's heading. This is where it's heading, guys. 100-loss season. I cannot believe we're sitting here talking about that. We're not even in June, man. We're not even in June. And this is just absolutely incredible, Robert. And that's how worse it can get.
Yeah. Could this team wind up be 40 games out of first place?
Oh.
40 games.
This is just incredible. What we're watching, really, it's absolutely incredible. Not in a good way.
No.
It's just, it's incredible what we're watching. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I got to get my bearings here. Let's do this real quick.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
High drive into center field.
Got him.
Colorado 8, San Francisco Giants 6. San Francisco 6 runs on 12 hits with 2 errors. Or I'm sorry, 8 runs on 13 hits. Winner is Mejia. Loser is Killian. Adames lead off today. He was 0-4, but only struck out once. Arias had a nice game, a 2-hit game. Schmidt had Devers had a decent game today. He had a single and a long triple. Chapman had a hit. Jung-Hoo Lee comes off the IL. Immediately has 4 hits. That was nice. Susac was 0-4. Eldridge had a good game, guys. Drew 2 walks and had a nice double down. Eldridge's at-bats today were really nice. Bader had a hit. Gilbert, whatever. 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Look at that. Here, let's look. So Webb threw 86, Peguero threw 13, Miller threw 16, Wynn threw 18, Killian threw 20. So those are your numbers. Probably go out tomorrow. He only threw 13. Gage only threw 6. He could come back out tomorrow. Wynn, I don't know if he'll be available. Killian won't be available. Miller, maybe not. I don't know. You still got Baruki and Hinches who haven't thrown, so you got 2 lefties that you could go to if you had to. But again, Webb went 4 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, only 1 earned. So that's okay. Gage 2/3. Again, he had some fantastic defense. So did Webb. Had some fantastic defense behind him with Lee out there in right field. Peguero went 2/3. Miller went an inning. Wynn went an inning and a third. And then Killian 2/3 of an inning, and it was a burned. Woo! He got shellacked. But that's just the tail of the tape. I mean, Postman donates $5, says I told you 60 and 1/6. Come on, Mr. Postman. You were talking about the vision, I think, in the beginning of the off season, dude. Come on. Come on now. Come on. But thank you for the $5. But I'm going to reiterate this, Lou. You know, the Giants were trending in the right direction with the decisions that they made today. Not right? Didn't you think they made right? Borg was an issue at third base. You got Wotus there for the meantime, right? Jung-Hoo Lee comes back in the lineup and you send Will Brennan down. Lineup is better. Like it. Okay. Webb's coming back into the rotation. That's good. Trevor McDonald stays in the rotation. That's good. And then Malley is out on the IL with a hamstring. So he'll be out of pocket probably for a while. Because what I'm thinking they're going to do is they'll probably give him the 2 weeks, right? 15 days. And then he'll have like a long rehab. I bet you I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a 2 or 3 week rehab and then they go there. So Trevor McDonald will be safe in that rotation for the time being.
Hey, Eric, the one thing I did want to point out, and, you know, I have not been a big fan of him since we've signed him, but for a guy that hasn't played in 21 days, didn't do any rehab, Lee is a guy that plays for the love of the game.
Yeah.
4 for 5. Had an incredible catch where he actually hit I guess it's the screen and hurt his ribs. Then he made probably one of the greatest catches I've seen in the last 2 years, where he lost the ball, just dove, and it somehow went in his mitt.
Went in his glove. Hey.
Went in his glove. If he misses that, 2 more runs score. I mean, pretty incredible for the first game back. Lee did whatever he could. He batted a lot better. It didn't even take, swings in AAA rehab. So you got to give him credit. So I really acknowledge him. I really acknowledge that Eldridge today took 2 walks. Take the walks. Do whatever you can to get on base and help the team, which I liked. But, the scary point of this game, besides us losing, is we keep saying at Colorado, the Giants have horse. If this was the first year, you go, oh my God, but this happens all the time when the Giants go to Coors Field. Last year, I know there was one game where I think we gave up 5 runs in the 9th. It might have been Walker, and they beat us. So it happens constantly. That's why when you get a chance, you got to bury, and I mean bury the Rockies. 8-1 in the first couple innings is nothing. When you're up 7 runs late, then you feel confident. But you got to keep adding on. And I just wanted to bring up one point. Colorado, they have a stat that you can see. Runners in scoring position. Adames, 0 for 2. Chapman, 1 for 2. Bader, 1 for 3 and a sacrifice fly. Susac, 0 for 1. And Devers, 0 for 1. Those all add up. When you can, especially where the Giants, they had, I think, 2 leadoff doubles. You got to do whatever it takes. And I don't even care at Coors Field. If you have a leadoff double, butt them over, especially if you have a guy that can make contact. So at least you get that run in. And, this was just an example where right now they're doing what the closest they can without being successful. But this one hurt because, again, we got Coors Field 2 more days. And, Webb pitched the great, but I mean, here's my other thing. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to go.
No,
crazy.
go ahead. Go.
Let me ask you guys a question. You know how tough this ballpark is, okay?
Nope. Lost audio on you there, Lou.
Nope.
I don't know what happened. There you are. You're back. You're back.
What I was going to say, we have Hauser going tomorrow. How is he going to pitch at Coors Field, where Colorado has all the momentum? It's crazy. And last but not least, and then I'm going to let you go, Eric. I cannot watch these games with Fleming and Hunter. They are such homers. It was pathetic. I actually put on the radio because these 2 buffoons, first of all, they have no clue what they're talking about with the ABS. Oh, it looked close.
Oh, you're locking up. Or is it
it
might be.
Yeah, everything was so homerage. It was horrible to listen to. I wind up listening to the radio. So I sort of knew what was going on. But, dude, it's ridiculous. Listen, Hunter's a great player. When he's doing Giants baseball and he's a homer, he's the worst. He's the shit. Excuse my French. Okay? Fleming's already bad to begin with. I love him at ESPN when he does the Masters. He's great. But when you get these 2, it is so awful to listen to. So if you guys have the same problem like I do, just do what I do. Put on the radio so you can actually listen to a game in peace. Because those 2 buffoons, I can't take 2 more games like that. Back to you, Eric.
Yeah, look at this. You're shock and awe from Lou, guys. Everybody's going to catch it. Everybody's going to catch it. Question or I should say, Robert's asking a question. How do you address this bullpen? Well, it's, hey, a day late and $1 short there, Robert. It's something they should have addressed in the offseason. You can't address it now. You're done. You're sunk. You can't do it now. This is the bullpen. This is who the bullpen is right now. And they failed to do anything. They failed to get a closer. They wanted to run with Ryan Walker. That failed. And now you've got this. This is what you have. Yeah. And I don't understand, Lou, to go back to your point, why was he throwing more sliders? I mean, What was the pitch that he threw to Hunter Goodman? Slider. What does he throw to Tovar?
Slider.
A slider. And what does it do? It
does nothing. It does nothing. It just lays there.
It
lays there.
Hit me over the left field fence. How can you do it? Bust. Posey's there. Did he not talk to Tony? He played in Oracle Park. Hey, Tony, just want to give you some heads up.
When you go to Coors, everything's different.
If you're calling the pitches, be careful with calling the off-speed stuff because it's going to be a problem. That's all I'm saying. Look, I understand you can't always rely on the fastball. You have to go to off-speed stuff. But my goodness, here, let's look at this. Look at this. Whoop. Look at that. Let me do that again. Look at that. It did nothing. This is Tovar's. Look at that slider.
I could hit those out.
Look at that.
I could hit those out. Just wait. Boom.
That's over the middle of the plate. The slider did not slide, guys.
And if you notice when Webb pitched, because he knows that ballpark, when Webb pitched, it's on the outside corner because it breaks. You know what I mean? Where he was just missing it. Instead, he's throwing it right at the player. It's like, here, hit me. And by the way, why don't they just put a tee down for the players? They didn't have to move. It was completely like, they have that one baseball game that, used to do. Not home run baseball. What is it? Slug it or whatever. I mean, those balls were right on the belt saying, hit me. Hit me.
Yep.
Or as Eric would say, come on, man.
Come on, man. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Kerry? Kerry Dodson is in the house. Welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. What's up, Kerry? Haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Says they had 8 inches up twice. Yes, they did. He should have came in and closed it out. He has been successful in high leverage. He's done it before. He was a closer, right, in Cleveland. He's got experience. I'm sure he's probably pitched in Coors Field. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that he probably pitched in Coors Field at one time. Decided maybe because they feel like his fastball doesn't have the velocity and his put out pitch is that slider, but that thing breaks hard. So maybe, I don't know, Kerry, to be honest with you. It's funny because I was thinking about this. Before today's game, they were 12 under 500. If the Giants on this road trip went 7-3, by the way, have they ever had a run where they ever went 7-3? No. But if they went 7-3 on this road trip, when they return home, how many games under 500 would they be?
8.
Do you see what I'm talking? They are so buried that even if you went 7-3 on the road trip, you're done. If they go 500 on the road, well, you're going to come back home 12 under. You're not gaining. I'm sorry. Where's the white flag? Where's the white? I gotta buy me a white flag. This is just horrible.
And Eric, you bring up some points, and I see the chat bringing up the points. We all talked about Busser when he completely embarrassed himself on KNBR. He said, I still believe in this team, and I believe in the bullpen. He goes, we have enough to get by and do a great job, and we'll be in contention. Buster, you just stuck your size 9.5 so far up your ass, you're never going to get it out, okay? How you could even make a statement like that where everybody can listen, and I thought for KNBR for the first time, and now it's gotten worse. The game now has thrown the Giants under. They are like literally not one thing positive about the Giants. Nothing. Like tonight, we at least said, hey, Lee came back, an incredible game. But yeah, they didn't want Ian Diaz. Giants would have never paid $30 million for a reliever. Okay. But there were, as Eric said the other night, there were other options we could have got. Other options. Instead, we played it safe. Got a 4th and 5th guys that are all really coming off injuries. The good thing about the bullpen, remember, We have one guy coming back next year when there's no season. And then one of our other signings for the bullpen is going to come back in July, early August, when the Giants are 30 out. So there is hope, Eric. I just want to make sure our chat remembers those two great signings. Next year, when there's no season, a guy will come back. And then we got somebody in late July and August when we're 30 out of it. So there's hope somewhere down the road. I just wanted to bring that out. And Dominic, Dom, we might as well just put this up permanently.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this on our background. This is just something. What's up, Dom? I hope you're out there. Appreciate your work, my friend. Keep spreading the word, my friend. $2 from Rob. Summer preview, Bay Area Media. Roasting ownership. This is, I don't know.
Instead of always about the ownership, can you guys start maybe roasting a little bit about Buster?
He's part of ownership.
He said. I know he's part of ownership, but let's just admit he's probably one of the worst president of baseball operations we've ever seen in the Bay Area. Ever. Okay? Stop praising him because he was a good player. Okay? He hasn't played for over 5 years. I know he's going to go in the Hall of Fame if they do it, maybe if he gets elected, but nobody cares about that right now. All we care about is the moves he's made and the product that we have in front of him. He's given us a very average team at best that is worse than what he thought. He gave us a manager that still can't figure out what to do when you have three buffoons party when we have the worst record in baseball after a win in the outfield with this pelvic thrust movement. Makes no sense. Something's got to be done. Now, getting rid of the third base coach, that's like getting detention. I need something more, Eric. I need something drastic. And you know what's funny is Buster was there, so something better happened. He can't have an excuse, I'm back home, I'm here for a graduation. Dude, you're with the team. Something has to be done because it's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing, the product that they have on the field. And then here's the last thing, Eric. We talked about this. The Giants in 10, 12, and 14, I'll even say 2021, everyone knows their roles. Our bullpen right now is so bad.
This is so bad.
Nobody knows the roles.
This is so
Why
bad.
is Killian closing? You know, I thought we were going to go different. Why do we have 4 lefties? Last year we had 1. If we have, we got to get somebody that can be the closer. If we're going to use Killian and he got hammered tonight, that's fine. But I want him every time. It's the same thing with the lineup. I want the lineup that's going to be the best. Okay? And to me, again, Chapman batting 5th, it's getting better, but he's better if he's batting like 7th or 8th. I just don't understand it. We got to do something that just be consistent. Have a better lineup. And I can't complain they're using Casey in the outfield because who else do we have that can hit? We got to have him in the lineup no matter where it is. And play Eldridge every day. And this whole road trip, there's no reason. We're 13 games out. Play Eldridge every day. I don't care if it's against a lefty. I don't care who it's against. We just need to know, can he play? Can he play? That's all I want to know. So, Eric.
Kerry says, at least you can make the season play out. We thought on MLB The Show, Video Game Champion. Yeah, you know what, mate? That might be an idea. Maybe we just maybe I'll just get MLB The Show and I'll play as the Giants and then we can all have fun. Maybe that's the key from now on, because man, watching this is it's brutal. It's brutal. Rob donates another 2. Change is going to have to come from Greg Johnson. Yeah.
But is that his job?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that is his. Yeah, that's
right.
His job. He's the one this is his team, right? He's got to make those decisions. He is the owner. He could sit there and say, "This is what I want to happen." I mean, you're getting a little bit like Jerry Jones to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But if you're this bad, sometimes the owner may have to just do something, man, because they got rid of Farhan. And I don't even know. JB donates $2. Says Tony Vitello isn't even the manager in 20. Really? He's not the manager in 20. Are you serious? They don't got him as manager? That's crazy.
Hey, Eric, I don't know if you saw today. Here's the news to get all Giants fans super excited. They put out a new top 100 today for Major League Baseball. The Dodgers have 5 of the top 25. And then they have another guy who's a 28th prospect. Let me tell you something. They are so loaded in their farm system. We have Eldridge, remember. And then what's worse is one of their top 25, it was a Giant last year. So that'll get everybody fired up. So I don't even want to have to tell you who it is, Eric. But the difference now is they have enough to get Skubal if they want. They're going to make moves. And again, stop talking about it's all money with the Dodgers. They have a farm system and people that know what they're doing. They're going to be good for the next 10 years, 10, 15 years, Eric. It's unbelievable. 5 out of the top 25, and really it would be 6 in the top 28.
But you know what they do with those prospects? They trade for major league talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a few that are on the club, like Andy Pages, Will Smith, a couple of pitchers too, right? Look, I'm not up on the Dodgers.
Yeah, no, I just
guys.
saw it today, so it was like, oh,
but they use it as capital. They go out there and they trade and get major league players with that. So, this is terrible, guys. It's terrible.
And Eric, I got a question for the chat. What do you guys think the Giants should do? What move should the Giants do? You guys have seen we have no bullpen. Besides saying, hey, I want to trade Chapman. That's not going to happen. You know, they can't trade Devers unless you include somebody. You know what I mean? If you want to get rid of Devers, you probably have to include Casey and maybe Eldridge. That's how big that contract is. And they're not going to do that because you guys all in the chat think Eldridge is a superstar. So that'll never happen. You know, but guys, tell us what you guys think. What should they do? What does this team need besides trading one of the big 3? You know, right now, Devers is sort of hitting good. He's actually a joy to watch again. You know, and I know, you know, Eric feels the same way. But what can the Giants do to make you say, Giants baseball, I can't wait. I want to turn where it makes the Giants a priority during the summer. I guess that's a better way. What can the Giants do, guys?
I don't think there's nothing they could do now. They're done. There's nothing they could do now that's going to turn this team around. And I'm sorry, that's just where they're at. Because it would have to be such a big turnaround, Lou, that I don't just – they can't. And look, don't look forward to 2027 because 2027 is not going to happen. So this is it, man. This is going to be it for a while. Bang Your Head says lower beer prices. Right? Honestly, why not? At least treat your fans. Treat your fans better when they go to the ballpark. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bang your head. Why not? Get your fans inebriated so they can't pay attention on what's going on the field. Yeah. Yeah. And that's, you know what? I think that there's no doubt in my mind that there's going to be trades. Come on. There's no way. There's no way. The question's going to be who is going to be traded. Arias for sure, right? Arias is gone. Logan Webb, maybe it's time. Considering the direction that this club is going, Logan Webb may be on the trade. Robbie Ray would be nice to trade him. He's again on an expiring contract, so I don't know what they would do there. I don't, and who knows? Oh my goodness. I mean, you're talking big 3. I don't know how that one's going to be the most difficult. Again, unless the only way maybe is if you say, hey, you want to go to a winning team? we're just trying to offload. And the other team, hey, I don't, and as far as the money is concerned, who knows? This is worst case scenario right here, guys. This is worst case scenario for the San Francisco Giants. This is just tough, man.
We haven't even played 9 weeks.
No.
This season.
No. I mean,
March 25th was the opener.
Yeah, we're just 2 months in, just over 2 months into the season. This is going until the beginning of October, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
When the
And
season
again,
ends,
guys,
beginning of October?
if we want to make a trade, you got to remember the other team. So I'm just
Yeah, I
looking,
know.
Why would the Dodgers want Bader? They're already loaded enough. I just told you they have 5 of the best prospects. If they need a center field,
the Giants
trade
aren't going to trade to the
prospects.
Dodgers.
Yeah, they'll trade prospects and get a good center fielder that can hit and do that. Not a Bader. So when you guys come up with a suggestion, come on, guys. As Eric would say, come on. Let's do something right. Ray, here's the other thing. We've been saying they should trade Ray. Is Ray worth anything now?
Right
His
now,
last 3 starts have been a disaster. I mean, I'm worried about him on Sunday giving up gopher balls because that's all he's doing. He can't spot the fastball. He throws a slider where we just saw it didn't work. His curveball might get hit out of the stadium. Okay, so that's why you're going to have to probably throw a couple guys in them. Ray, you're going to get something just because he's lefty and he's going to be a free agent. But, Casey, maybe you're going to have to get rid of Casey. But other than that, I mean, what's going to happen if we say they let Tony V out? So we have another manager that's inexperienced. Are we going to have our third base coach manage? Is that really going to be a difference mid-season? It's really tough. That's why, guys, me and Eric can't do it every night. We want to ask you guys, is there something the Giants can do to spark up your interest? I just don't know.
I don't know. Scotty, what a mess. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, it's working in Philly. Yeah. Hey, bang your head. No, you're right, man. They changed their manager, but the thing is, he wasn't a brand new manager who's only been in the job for 2 months. He had some rope, so to speak, but still, to that point, to your point, bang your head, it's not like Rob Thompson was terrible. He was a good manager, man. How many postseasons? I think he was in a postseason every year that that he was managing the Phillies, and they still got rid of him. I don't know. I mean, are we at the point where we're at desperate times require drastic measures? Are we there, guys? Guys, are we there? Is it time to hit the panic? Is it time to sound the alarm, so to speak? Giants fans, talk to me, man. What do you think? Is this it? I mean,
Eric,
what do we do?
Glenn always puts up that great thing where you're in the background. Do you have that? The
Don't
fantastic panic.
Well,
yeah.
no, no, it's time. I don't know if it's necessarily panic, but is it time to sound the alarm bell? Honestly, because what's the solution? Oh, jeez, I miss Gabe. We got people saying, "Where's Ryan Walker?" Miss Gabe Cap. I get what you're doing, baby shot. He's being sarcastic. I get it, but this is bad. We already hit the iceberg. Yeah, we're going down with the ship, guys. Play taps. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I just may have it. Hold on. Let me see where it's at real quick. I don't know if it's going to be here. No, I think I know where it's at. Hold on. Give me a minute and I'll try to find it, guys. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh man, is it not there? Did I get I must have got. Dang, I might have already gotten rid of it. I'll have to check. Lou, take it away real quick. Well, I'm just going to see if I can find it here somewhere.
All right, chat. While Eric does this,
let me see.
What is the solution? And I think the key thing to the Giants now is, Webb was fine, but are you guys have not wanted to trade Webb for 3 years. Now you guys do.
Now it's time. No, it's time.
Is it too late? You could have traded the offseason and got it 4 or 5 prospects. But go ahead. But I think if you trade Webb, that shows you that you've given up on the season and you can start rebuilding. I have no problem with that. I'd rather do that so we know there's a future, because right now we're just going through the motions. And, it's sort of funny. Me and Eric Eric was in the city today, and we went out to lunch. In the first 30 minutes, we talked about the Giants, and we kept bringing up the Will Clark show. You guys want to hear how bad it is. Will Clark and Burns, what is it, No Filter?
Yeah.
Their
No Filter
show
Network.
now is constantly saying it's gotten so bad. Will's almost like embarrassed that he played for the Giants. And he said, me being a ball player, I used to have a checklist. Top 10 of how to get better. He said nobody on this team has a checklist to get better. Too many guys are either just looking forward to their paycheck, and other guys are just more worried about their celebrations. And he says when he's there, batting practice and the drills, they don't really care. Not everyone shows up. And that's why I think there's a problem with the upper management, not ownership, but like Tony V. He still has done nothing about the offensive celebrations. Will Clark says that would have never, ever happened when he played. You have a problem where the Giants still have not figured out running the bases. Now, I know we got a new third base coach, but we still are not doing the basics. We still had 2 more errors tonight. And one place you do not want to have errors is at Coors Field. Do extra outs. And, last but not least, it's sort of funny because when I watch these Tony V post-game shows, it gives you no confidence on this team. He is maybe one of the worst post-game speakers ever. He just, we're trying to do our best, all this. No, come on, dude. Show some anger. Show something. And I just don't, I think, right now, and I hate to say this, I think he misses being back at college. Because as Will Clark said, college baseball is when you go from being a coach or, it's not even a manager, but you're the head coach, basically, when you coach college. And you have 6 assistants for you that do everything. 1 offense, 1 batters, 1 pitchers, the bullpen, all this. When you go to the majors, it's like 1,000% different. You have a pregame show you got to do. You have to do a post-game show you got to do. When you travel, you got to do a meet and greet. You do so much, and it's such a difference, and that's why you get paid big. I just think it's a little bit overwhelming of what this job is, because whenever Tony V speaks after, it's like, dude, did you even watch the game? Hey, did you watch the game? I thought you had the best seat. And he won't answer. So I just think this thing, and again, everything went with good intentions, but sometimes things just don't work out. And I think Tony V's probably very proud of himself, or maybe either he's too scared, because Eric brought up a great point today. If you're going to have someone like Tony V, then you should have a team that's all young. You can't have half veterans.
The veterans might be an issue.
And then half young guys. It doesn't work out because the veterans probably don't respect him. And
I'm not going to go that far.
No, I'm just saying. And then you have the young guys that are doing their best because they want playing time with Tony V. It's just everything's clashing right now.
Yeah, there may be something like that.
I just think it's one of those things. I mean, it's funny. We're talking about the disaster night instead of how great Lee played. Lee played incredible.
Lee played
2
incredible.
Defensive plays, 4 for 5, and we're talking about everything else, not his. And I think that's the problem.
And that's a damn shame. Same thing with Devers. Devers had a really good game too, guys. He had a really good game, and and Webb, all right. I mean, come on, he did okay considering coming off of the IL. And I tell you what, here we go. I'm putting something together here. Let's see if this is coming together. Just give me a minute here, guys. We're gonna have a little memorial service, guys. Hold on to me. This is gonna be good stuff. It's time to have some fun, I guess, right? Okay, hold on one second. Do this. Is there anyone? If anyone's saying in the anything in the chat there, because I'm kind of
Well, our buddy Quentin, I will take it as super chat. Mr. White Sox, if I remember.
Let me see.
Quentin. Oh, did
Let
you
me
freeze
go.
there? Isn't that our White Sox guy?
I'll bring up the super chat then. Here we go. There it goes. Lagging a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah. First of all, Quentin, great comeback win today for your White Sox. Nice win. But Lou, you're underestimating what a college baseball coach has to do. They have to talk to donors, recruits, and they're making all the decisions, unlike at the MLB level. You know, first of all, I understand what you're saying. You talk to donors and you talk to recruits, but once the season starts, you only go on like maybe 1 or 2 recruiting trips. You have coaches for that. Okay. And they're making all the decisions. But, you know, I don't know if you guys remember a previous manager. I think we had 19 coaches, you know, so I don't think Tony has to do as much. We had too much. And, you know, again, in college, I know it's different. It's also only it's only a 48 game season. And then if you're good enough, then you have the playoffs. So say you go in the College World Series, it's 65. He'd be getting ready right now for the college playoffs if his team was good enough. And the end of the season, he still has 100 games more. That's a big problem. But, you know, as to your White Sox, I hope your big man is okay. I saw he got injured tonight, Eric's buddy for the Chicago White Sox, but a big one.
Who got hurt?
Murakami.
He got hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, so, no kidding.
I hope everything's
all right. Damn, that's brutal. That's brutal. All right, here, hold on. Got another super chat coming in here. Appreciate the super chats, guys. Anthony Millard donates 5, says the chemistry is off. Chemistry is off. The team doesn't mesh. The rookies are trying their best, and Vitello is lost. And Posey and Manassian screwed him with the roster. I mean, it's not exactly Vitello didn't get exactly a roster ready to rock, right? They just didn't, and
that's why you got a 3-year contract.
I mean, when you sit there and you don't give him a bullpen, I mean, what do you
expect?
Now, granted, has he made mistakes? Yeah, he has. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. This is tough, man. This is tough. All right, guys. Let's take a small moment of silence here. I think it's time. Sorry.
Eric, 4 days after Memorial Day.
I'm sorry. That's it. That's just where we are. I'm sorry. Is there anyone that disagrees? I mean, it's just, what are you going to do? Come on. What are you going to do?
I think we're going to have to start every show with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we are. That's what it feels like to me. This is absolutely terrible. I mean, and there's no sugarcoating it. I'm no excuses. It's bad. It's bad. Ah, good point. Our buddy, again, he's over across the pond. Wasn't there supposed to be advisors to back up Vitello? If so, what are they doing? Isn't a major shock Vitello, but it's a bit out of his depth. Yeah. Right. That was the whole point. They were supposed to surround him with some experience, and I'm not seeing it. I'm just not. And I look, and I don't know what the dynamic is. I don't know. I'm not in the dugout, and I don't talk to these guys. I'm not. That's not my job. I'm just here to have fun and talk baseball, and try to have some fun and talk about the game that I love, especially about the team that I root for. This is really disappointing, guys. I mean, fact or fiction, Tingler takes over as interim manager. Ah, man. I don't know. I say that. I've been saying that a lot. But honestly, I don't have any more words.
Yeah, you can't do fire 3 managers in 5 years. I mean, that's almost unheard of.
There you go. This is why
that's worse than Steinbrenner.
This is why there's a problem from top to bottom. I counted it down, right? We've had different Pobos, different managers, different people in the ownership as far as, who is, calling the shots, so to speak. D, what's up, D? I have not seen you in here before. Look at that. He's got Will Clark in a Texas. No. Is that Will Clark in a Phillies? Yeah. Oh, no, Texas. Rangers. It looks like Phillies. Yeah, Texas Rangers. I like that. How the hell did Posey leave the team without a bullpen? Good question. Something I've been asking since the offseason. I don't know. They asked him the question on the morning show, and he was pushing back, talking about, you wanted Edwin Diaz, kind of just putting words in Brian Murphy's mouth, which wasn't correct. Heck, my good friend Ibrahim, he said, "Hey, Kenley Jansen. I would take Kenley Jansen. I would take 75-year-old Kenley Jansen over anybody else right now." What's up, Dom? Dom's doing yeoman work. Yeoman work, Dom. I don't know, man. I keep saying that, and I'm sorry that I keep repeating.
No. Eric, it's Friday night. It's Cisco Friday night. We've been on 53 minutes. You need a drink.
Thank you.
Something.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yes. Here we go. Let's go.
Guys.
Yeah, here we go. We're running a tab here on Giant Sports Talk Live. Go get yourself inebriated. There's our proud sponsors who are not dead and buried. We did not have to blow taps for Julio and the gang over there at Tommy's Mexican restaurant. Them guys are freaking taking care of business, man. They're leading the division in Mexican food and margaritas. So, guys, check out Tommy's Mexican restaurant over there in the Richmond district.
I hope
Thanks,
they're gonna
AC.
want us back. Hey, we've got now like 2 or 3 super chats just keep coming in. So
yeah, I'm seeing them. I'm gonna get to them here right now.
And we appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
He donated. Quinn donated another 10. Says what I'm saying is it's a 24/7, 360. Kami is out for a couple of weeks. Oh no! And depending how bad it is, he's going to be out at the minimum a month. At the minimum, he'll be out for a month because hamstrings are no joke. Hamstrings and I bet you he's out a month, maybe even longer. And that sucks, man. That sucks because he's the straw that stirs the drink for the Chicago White Sox, man. Quinn also donated another $5. Look at Quinn, man. He's coming in. Dude, we appreciate your support, man. You're not even a fan of the Giants, and you're over here dropping money for us. I appreciate it. It all comes down to y'all's ownership. Only such a failure before there's one common denominator. That's a fact. The history of losing, who's running the show, man? Oh, man. Again, thank you, man. You don't have to do that, but we appreciate that. Anthony donates $2. It says Jansen's third all-time in saves.
Why would you want someone like that?
Yeah. Who would?
I mean, come on. Why? Why do we want someone that's
Come on.
And I bet you his contract this year was under $10 million that we paid for a fourth and fifth starter. Probably less.
Yeah. How much did they sign him for? Anyone have it by chance? I don't want to. I already spent too much time putting together that little memorial.
But you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, why would we want the third all time? We need one, but we don't want the guy that's done it for third.
They're going to say a couple of weeks. That's vague, right? Yeah. Quinn, thanks for the $2. That's very vague. I'm telling you, those couple of weeks can turn into 4 quick.
We hear it all the time.
It's their hamstrings, man. I'm telling you, hamstrings do not heal quickly.
And if it's his first, and I don't know if you saw, he sort of has my body. It's not like he's a rail. So it's going to take a while to get back.
Yeah, he's stocky. There's no doubt about it.
He enjoys his Tommy margaritas, just like me.
Look at this teamwork, fellas. I'll be at the June 8th game, handing out bumper stickers pregame to the first 500. Better giveaway than the Giants. Oh, there you go, guys. So anyone that wants to get a bumper sticker, you better be quick because Dom's going to be out there June 8th. Handing them out. So you want one, go grab one. Bubba Graham said something. Yeah. I've been.
Me and Eric are going to be at June 7th. We'll be there June 7th.
No, July, right? I think it's July.
Oh, no, he's going to be there June. Yeah.
June.
July. Sorry. He's going to be that's the Monday game against Washington. Yeah, I'm there the next game. Damn it.
I think that's when they come back from isn't that when they come back from this road trip, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It says pitching, as you said, will lead you to the promised land. If you don't have it, you end up in a big hole. A la the San Francisco Giants.
Hey, this year we're going to concentrate on pitching and defense and running the bases better. You guys have my word.
Well, I mean, I feeling this way, guys. I'm telling you, I don't trust me. I don't take any joy in hammering this. I just not. I'm having fun with it, with the memorial, and all you could do is laugh or cry, and it stinks, man. And I know there's a lot of Giants fans out there that are probably feeling the same way. It's just you're just.
And Jensen's deal was 1 year, $11 million.
I would have taken that.
We paid the fourth and fifth guys.
I would have taken that all day.
Yeah.
Considering
we're still 22 million under the cap.
Let me see. Is there any post games, guys, by chance? Let's see. I don't think so. Usually when they're on the road, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Bill Lasky's online right now. Or I should
put you to sleep.
I bet you people are here. Hold on. Nothing there. Let me look on this. Looking on Twitter, guys, just to see if there's anything that's out there. Oh, wow. Whatever. Godwall says it's scary how bad Posey's been. Look, it's going to get louder and louder, right? That's right. The calls are going to get louder and louder. That's just the way it is, man. Results oriented business here, guys. It's one thing if you're, you lose some here and there. If they were 4 or 5 games out, it wouldn't be so crazy. We're talking 13 games. 13 games under 500. Lou, 13 games.
It's sort of hard with 13 games. We haven't even played 60. It's like, how can we be 13 when we've only been playing 57 games?
Quinn donates $5, says through 57 games, y'all scored 210 runs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. We know.
Yep.
Thanks, Quinn. Lagging. Not even a June swoon yet. It's been a season swoon. There ain't no June. It's a season swoon. Jeez, man. Come on. I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here, Lou. I mean, I think we've done enough. I don't have anything else. I don't.
You're capped.
What time's the game? What time's the game tomorrow?
Same time.
5:40. Okay. And Hauser's going, right?
Yep.
And who's going for Colorado? Let's see. This is.
Hey, chat. Thanks for making our night. Thanks for showing up. Me and Eric always get worried after a tough loss like this.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Ryan
Feltner. What is Ryan Feltner? 6 ERA. Remember?
Today,
I said
same thing.
I don't want to jinx it. Now, granted, he didn't go all that long, but yeah, whatever. So Hauser versus Feltner. Thanks, Casey. Appreciate it. Sal. Of course. Yeah. You folks are killing. We ain't killing a dude. Yeah. To be honest with you, and I told Lou this today when we had some lunch. I said, I like going on just because it helps me get the vent out and get rid of this garbage. But Lou, let's get the hell out of here.
All right,
guys, enjoy your Friday night. Yeah. Go ahead, Lou.
I said, hey, we'll be back tomorrow night, win or lose. That's our job. But yeah, chat, thank you. Thanks for the super chats and thanks for being here. We know on a Friday night you guys could be anywhere else. But we appreciate you guys being here because the chat makes it. So
ain't that the truth? Mr. Postman, Rob Iman, JB, Quinn, Anthony Millard. A couple of times, same thing with Quinn. Guys, thank you for the super chats. We appreciate it. Be back here tomorrow around the same time. Enjoy your Friday night.
Ready?
Fire it.
Here we go.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
She fell. Ha ha.
Ruby, you all right?
Get her up. Get her up.